Oh my god, why does my mic have to be freaking muted? Teflon Don, I said it's a good entry, pretty good production on here. Goodness gracious, I should have checked earlier. We're getting into some pretty juicy stuff. Tupac, Me Against the World, 134. A brief shining moment in his short, eventful life when he brought his contradictions in harmonious balance, gathering joyful reminiscences, old school, self-explanatory outlaw, manic depression and Lord knows, paranoid anxiety if I die tonight, which obviously kind of started this whole thing of rappers being like making very chilling songs and kind of like predicting their deaths. It kind of started with him. A looming prison stint for a sexual abuse conviction. He kind of made this album under that threat. It finds him in an introspective state, reflecting on his untethered life with a charismatic passion that even his detractors couldn't deny. Dear Mama, very emotional song. Hip hop anthem for black mothers. Yeah. Killer Mike, rap music. I've heard of this album before. I haven't listened to it. I've always kind of wanted to. This album is iconic amongst a lot of rap fans. Radical politics, radical noise, Public Enemy, NWA-esque, I guess. Visceral Thunder. Atlanta Rapper. Don't Die is a good song apparently. Untitled. Strong, honoring strong women, delivering nuanced history lesson. LP, obviously, New York producer, helped him out, and they became Run the Jewels, so that's cool. Yeah, let's move on. Nice, okay. 132, we got J. Cole 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I probably won't skip an album from here on out. Watch me say that, and then I have to. He had 2 well-received studio albums that failed to really catapult him into the top echelon. He finally honed a unique voice. He constantly questions himself and the world around him. The title of the album, dedicated to his childhood home, gave rise to the meme, J. Cole went platinum with no features. He alone roasting the opposite sex with a proudly obnoxious hit. No role models. Describing how he lost his virginity with wet dreams, learning to embrace himself despite his self-loathing, love yours, introspective mood, melancholy string arrangements, a very emotional album. Yeah. Let's move on. Ghostface Killer. Now, I really like Ghostface Killer, and he's made a couple of appearances in today's music. But I'm not going to really talk about this too much. I can appreciate Ghostface Killer, Fish Scale. Ghostface Killer had a run like no other. You can't really screw up, and Ghost made banger after banger, I guess. So, Pete Rock. I know who Pete Rock is, but what the hell is this? Okay. I appreciate this. I'm not too mad at this. But Playboy Cardi being this high on the list is kind of ridiculous. Rock music and rap intertwining, and 50 years from now when we're discussing it, this album's going to reveal itself to be the shift's seminal text. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. He achieves rare artist reset, resounding success, trading trippy warbles. He helped make ubiquitous in hip hop and find new textures to explore. Control, punk, monk, bean, punk rock, electronic, hip hop type stuff, finding space. Yeah, this sound is something that's going to be regular and relevant in the future. Is it? I don't know. Okay, we got a Big Pun album here at 128. Capital Punishment. I think I've heard of this record before. He's from South Bronx. Troubled, destructive, moral person. He obviously died, rest in peace. Platinum selling, Grammy nominated debut here. Superheroes of rhymes. Inside rhymes. Meticulous shaping, devastating tracks. Anthem of multiple Neurokian and Beyond Summers, Triumphant Fanfare, Pitiless Mafioso Novelet, Picaresque Battle Rap Rubouts, pretty good songs. You Came Up, Still Not a Player, Twins, The Dream Shatterer, Tres Leches, those songs. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Okay, I've never seen that album before, so I don't really want to talk about it, but they're from Cleveland. shout out to him, I guess. Interesting entry. We have at 126. We have 21 Savage and Metro Boomin. Savage Mode. Metro and 21 are fucking fantastic together. 21's success today, a lot to do with 2016 collaborations with a great producer at Metro Boomin here. He flourished on eerie, hard-hitting instrumentals. Metro handcrafted for him. No Heart's a pretty good song. That's kind of what introduced me almost to 21 Savage. Every track sounds like the soundtrack to a horror film on here. An element of suspense building before the beat drops, still leaving space for 21's slow and crafty flow to bring you to the harsh realities of the world on the east side of Atlanta. Are you just looking at the album cover and saying, oh, it's a fucking horrorcore album? What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah, 21 Savage has this eerie, mafioso type of rap style, but I don't think it's, scary. It's not like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit my pants listening to this album. And yeah, music can't necessarily do that to you. Obviously, if it's just instrumentation in a horror movie, yeah, it can definitely do that to you, but I don't know, it's kind of weird to say that about this record. Ooh, nice. 125, we have Drake. If you're reading this, it's too late. Probably the first of many. I don't know how much Rolling Stone is going to be on Drake's nuts. This is the first Drake album that was on the list, I think. A mixtape, abrupt release, unfiltered, no fuck stance. It was his addict to rap body politic, advising one and all to get off his dick, money, music, social media timeline. 40 and Boy Wonder produced it. They framed aggression with haunted, twilight murk of ghostly voices, spare rhythms, grainy silences, drops of water, barking dogs. Drake fired lick shots and proclaimed himself a motherfucking legend. Okay, yeah, Drake's a legend. So producers focused on solitary emotional depths underneath. So a lot of contradiction. Drake was aggressive when maybe he shouldn't be. I don't know. Is that what they're trying to say with this article? It's kind of interesting. But yeah, shout out to Drake for that one. That's a good album. I'll give him that. Ooh, nice. 124. We got Outcast, Speaker Box, The Love Below. Now, these two went super maximalist on a 2 CD opus. Full albums by each artist divided. That's so sick that they did that. That's such a cool concept. A whopping 2 hours, 15 minutes. Epic tour of ever-spiraling creative ambition. Big Boy's version is most immersed in funk and hip-hop. Hyper-speed synth rush of ghetto music. Flip rock. Jay-Z swings by to sing the hook. Andre 3K's version is a post-rap splurge. Prince Lee Ute sense of anything goes. Nat King Cole Jazz Club crooning Love Hater. Drum and bass cover of My Favorite Things. For all its departures, it's Andre's disc that delivered Hey Ya, the most beloved party rap hit of the century. So, yeah, with Hey Ya, the fact that Andre 3K pretty much made the entire song and put it on his disc really is what made him the favorite member out of Outcast. Really cemented his name as the favorite. So, yeah, shout out to Outcast. Love their music, love the group. This isn't an album I have listened to fully, but I'm looking forward to probably doing that in the future. Souls of Mischief. Not familiar, I'm sorry guys. Okay, we got Nerd. Sweet. Pharrell very well instigated a vibe shift with their debut here in 2002. In Search Of. The album would play a major role in the life of young Tyler the Creator. That's fucking sick. Pharrell's imprint is all over Tyler the Creator's career. You can't be a Tyler the Creator fan and not appreciate what Pharrell and Nerd did together. Breakout single Rockstar, making use of quintessentially rock guitar riffs, move that would presage the direction of rap. Undeniably cool coursing through the album. Rap was concerned with showiness. In the 2000s, Nerd were laying the groundwork for the music to become something more self-aware and subtle. So yeah, maybe people were flexing a little too hard, and Nerd was like, hold your horses. I'm sorry about all the ads on the screen. I can't do much about this. A Tribe Called Quest. We got a Tribe Called Quest entry here. Not an album I'm familiar with. Exhaustive title. 7. That's okay. Let's just move on. Ooh, I like this. This is pretty respectable. We got Young Thug with Barter 6 here at 120. Rapping from another planet. Named in honor or in spite of his one-time idol, Lil Wayne. Thug's delivery is virtuous. Breakout single Check, one of my favorite Young Thug songs of all time, is on here. Rhythmic, textured cadences to a whole new level. Numbers is a sleeper. His most melodic and menacing. The beauty of Thug's music is how well he can articulate the spectrum of Atlanta streets with the emotions of a blues singer. Yeah, unlike the rapper whose album title Barter 6 is borrowed from. Atlanta rappers are mostly pretty hardcore, pretty like I'm gonna shoot your ass in the face type of thing. But Young Thug likes to take his emotions and be a little more sensitive. You can kind of see it. What the hell is he pulling his dick out? What the hell is the cover supposed to be? I never figured that out. Dude, he has his dick out. Is he naked, bro? I'm not even gonna talk about that much more. I don't know who the coop is. Is that Luda? Who's on there? Boots Riley. Party music here. Who the hell is this? Whatever. Wow, Tyler the Creator, Bastard at 118. I like that a lot, actually. Slow rolling piano melodies. Bastard, the eponymous single from Tyler's 2009 debut mixtape. One of rap's most haunting moments, his strain of rap, his cable of mischievous LA youth, emotional turmoil of black adolescents front and center. Tyler's raps aren't fueled by ground level street poetics, but rather explorations of interpersonal trauma. He's too black for the white kids and too white for the black kids. Is that what he fucking said? His raps aren't... Okay, hold on. Brave sense of honesty. Lays the foundation for his career with one of the most compelling, adventurous, and raw contributions to rap's canon. This is a very underappreciated album, but I really like this album, and I like that Rolling Stone showed some love to Tyler here. I really like that. That's one of my favorite entries on the entire list. Good for you guys. Love it. And you guys didn't bring up the fact that he was freaking like 16 years old when he made the album either, so yeah. Very impressive. Nice. We got Missy Elliott here coming in at 117. I appreciate her. Aaliyah passing kind of inspired her to view life in a more valuable way, under construction. There's a conceptual element. Her version of going back to the old school, I don't really want to read too much into it. Who the hell are the Jungle Brothers? Q-Tip? Oh shit. Q-Tip's on this album? Alright, I don't really care though. Who is Africa Bambaataa? I'm sorry, who is that? Digital Underground. Maybe? I'm not familiar with some of this stuff. I don't know what they're on right now. Ooh, look at that. Jay-Z's Black album at 113. That's some legendary shit. That's a legendary album. I love that album. I love every bit of it, man. That shit is fantastic, dude. I can't lie. That shit is awesome. He stayed retired for 5 minutes. The Black album, his final bow. His legend might actually be better than it is now. Instant classic Blueprint. After that, exhausting misfire on the Blueprint 2. He assembled a murderer's row of producers and cranked out another Hall of Famer. Based around an autobio theme and moving seamlessly from Rick Rubin's earth-shaking 99 Problems to Kanye's Lucifer to Timbaland's Dirt Off Your Shoulder, Jay reasserted his rap game dominance overnight. Yeah, he's a legend. I love Jay-Z, man. Over the years, man, Jay-Z has become one of my favorite rappers ever, and I've slowly just started to appreciate his music more and more as I listen through. I've heard a lot of his songs. I love his music. Like, y'all don't even know. If it wasn't Eminem, Tyler the Creator, or Kanye, Jay-Z would be my favorite rapper. Like, no doubt about it. That's not even a debate I'm gonna have. Rhapsody? Okay, I think Rhapsody's pretty nice. I don't know this album, so I might just move on and save some time. Who the hell is Boogie Down Productions? Oh, KRS-One's on here. What the fuck? Biz Markie. Shout out to Biz Markie, rest in peace. Dude was a legend. Impossible to dislike this guy, yeah. How can anyone dislike a man who opens his debut with fat scratches in Grand Central Station's indestructible The Jam breakbeat, then immediately starts rapping about picking boogers. On Going Off, he proves himself the wicked beatboxer on Make the Music with Your Mouth, Biz, and a genuinely funny rapper. Nobody beats the Biz and Vapors. It's a classic of the cold, chilling label house style. Big Daddy Kane wrote much of it. Really? Marley Marl produced all of it, but it's Biz whose goofball style makes it a feel-good classic. He was kind of like a comedic rapper before guys like Lil Dicky were. You know what I'm saying? Eminem. Those type of guys. Who is this? Who is on here? I don't know who these guys are, man. I'm sorry. Oh, sick. Is this better than the Black Album? No. But I like... Honestly, I'm not seeing this list as a ranking. I'm kind of just sitting here like, what albums are they going to put on here? Pusha T, Daytona. Good. Good fucking shit. I love it. I love that you put this album on here. Impossibly tight, 21 minutes, 7 songs. Easily his best solo record. Maybe not easily, honestly, because I think his new album definitely puts up a fight. But this album is definitely good. Nearly the equal of anything he did with his old crew, The Clips. Probably better than anything he did with The Clips, honestly. Wall-to-wall, top-shelf rapping over Kanye beats. If You Know, You Know, hard piano, spooky songs, infrared. Prove Pusha is the Hemingway, Shakespeare, and Pynchon of drug rap. Within this one topic, he creates worlds. Points deducted for a tasteless and wholly unnecessary cover graphic, apparently. Whitney Houston's yeah, that is pretty fucked up, man. Pusha T don't care, though. He's a menace, dude. He could care less what you guys think. But yeah, I love the entry there. I know who Cool G Rap is. I don't know who DJ Polo is. This shit is such early rap. You know, Big Daddy Kane and Biz Markie are on here. You know, Biggie and Nas apparently got influenced. They're from New York. Alright. Erase racism. That's funny that they called it that. Oh, yeah. Oh, ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, Return of the 36 Chambers. Love this guy. Loved his energy. Loved his personality. Chaos, Thy Name is Old Dirty Bastard. Following up Method Man solo debut Ty Cow with 36 Chambers is the second Wu-Tang solo album. Was inspired where Meth comes off as the Wu's movie star. ODB is the weird character actor whom the rest of the cast worships. On return, the late ODB established himself as the Wu's reigning id with a like it raw vibe that disguised lyrical chops, a jazzy flow, and a hip hop's greatest can't sing voice since Biz Markie. Shimmy Shimmy Ya, great song. Brooklyn Zoo, great singles. Baby Come On, The Bonkers Going Down for the full story. Yeah, I definitely appreciate him a lot. Okay, now we talking. Chance the Rapper, Coloring Book, 105. It's not the greatest album ever, but I like that they included it on here. Steady in Faith and Focus, Chance the Rapper's Coloring Book discovered a course to spiritual emancipation by blurring the genre lines that divide angelic gospel, idyllic rap, and effervescent R&B. Definitely trying to find his faith on this one, as he always is. Held together by a heartfelt tenderness through a flurry of fluorescent notes, ambient chords, triumphant trumpet. Don't say triumphant trumpets, dude. Contagious rhythms. Chance's third release is a nourishing rap record that met the expectations set by breakthrough acid rap with choirs, Kanye, Future, Kirk Franklin, Young Thug, and countless other collaborators. Chance created a middle passage for rap voices, pop idols, and seasoned songstresses to coalesce beneath beautiful, balmy production in a fashion that glorified growth in God. Wow. They really like their alliteration. Jesus criminy. It's insane. We got like 3 more albums to look at. Eve. I know who Eve is, but I'm not going to talk about that. I don't know what that is. Oh, sick. Mos Def, Black on Both Sides. That's a good entry. You know, him and Talib Kweli are Black Star. Everyone who heard Mos Def and Talib Kweli are Black Star in 1998 suspected that the first guy mentioned in the title had a classic solo album in him. The artist known as Yasin Bey followed through in 99 with Black on Both Sides, a heady yet humble showcase for underground hip-hop's most charming revolutionary, a deep, radical thinker who could still bang on the stoop. Speed Law, DJ Premier produced Mathematics, showed his reverence for classical rap poetics. Umi Says, which Six Lack actually recently covered, which is cool. Furnished gorgeous vibes for incense-filled dorm rooms. Miss Fat Booty recalled a fling with a kind of heartbreaker who makes you think you're feeling like you're sick. Listening in retrospect, you can hear the frustration with a racist entertainment industry that may have contributed to Bay's sporadic releases in subsequent years. First, he gave the world something to remember him by. Shout out to Mos Def. What the hell is this? Young Thug's on here, Birdman's on here, Rich Homie Quan. Oh, Rich Gang, the tour. What the fuck is this? I don't want to read this. What is this entry, dude? Y'all actually like shit like this? Hot House Rap? Alright. I like Young Thug. I like Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan had a stretch back in the day. He was undefeated, dude. Let me tell you. Birdman. I appreciate him for bringing Lil Wayne into this shit. Young Jeezy, okay, I like that. That's what we're gonna wrap it up with, is some Young Jeezy before he was just called Jeezy. Let's get it. Thug Motivation 101. He was spitting on standing ovation, and when you're right, you're right. The Atlanta Talents debut established him as one of the premier artists of hip hop's in the mid 2000s over cheap sounding keyboards, drum machine claps, and incessant digital hi hats. Jeezy opined mostly about selling drugs and the money made therein, creating one of the trap era's defining albums. That's gonna do it. I gotta get out of here and go watch some Euphoria. Peace out, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed all my videos. I've been going crazy on Roller Legends. Hopefully I will get another stream tonight. I've already streamed for like an hour and 2.5 hours to 3.5 hours damn near today. I've been going crazy on Twitch.